Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Hello, PAX East.
Hello.
Hi.
Everybody.
How are you guys doing out there? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Are you enjoying PAX East?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. Welcome to the creator stage at PAX East. I am your host, Claire, and I'm here with the lovely
Jenna, I'm another host.
another host, Jenna, the best, the absolute best in the business. And we've got two amazing guests because we're about to play Tiny Metal 2. Please introduce yourselves, my friends.
My name is Hiroaki Yura, and I'm the director and producer of Tiny Metal.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm James Milkey, and I am the head of PR and marketing for the Western Territories for Area 35.
Cool. So, before we get into Tiny Metal 2, for those who have not played this game at all, please explain what Tiny Metal is, what kind of game it is, and who is this for? Go for it.
Tiny Metal 2 is a military tactical strategy game with a very strong anime and character-based focus. The new game has a lot of new features, a very cinematic approach, naval battles, and even better graphics than ever before. Very, very fast, easy action that appeals to a very broad range of people.
Excellent. And how many? So you're not launched yet. It's not out right now, but it's coming out soon. Is that correct? But can we wishlist it? So we can wishlist it now.
You absolutely can wishlist it, and if you go to our Steam page and wishlist it now, you'll also find that you can enter our closed play test, which lets you get into the game, try it out now, give the kind of feedback of things that you want, modes, quality of life upgrades, whatever you have in mind. We'd love to hear about it.
So, who is this game for? What kind of gamer will be playing Tiny Metal 2? Like, who is this for?
Primarily, I think it's going to appeal to people who like military tactical games, anything from Advance Wars, Final Fantasy Tactics, Disgaea, Fire Emblem, games like that, but also people who like manga, anime, Japanese character design, things like that as well.
And so what's the reaction been like so far? Because you're here at PAX East. How has it been this weekend?
It's honestly been super fantastic. After people try the demo, they always come over to us to talk about it. And at past events that we've been to, we've actually seen a very broad range of gamers, especially parents and their kids.
Oh.
Because the anime and the manga style really appeals to young audiences and gamers all the way up to our age. But the parents also really like to play because of the fact that it's not a game that's dumbed down for them. It's something that they can get into, but they're not, they're dealing with something that they can play at their pace. They're not struggling with, third-person action game camera angles and stuff. So it's a very comfortable game for a very broad range of people to play.
Must feel good though to actually come to events like this and actually see people interacting with your creation. Do you feel quite nervous about that as well?
Yeah.
In a word, yes. So yeah.
Because we're tunnel visioning on our game, we develop every day. It's so close to us that sometimes we forget how people would feel on their first, the user experience and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's like your baby being released into the wild.
I know, right?
It's like, it's
do not
okay.
release your babies into the wild.
We do not recommend, as Jenna said, do not actually release any babies into the wild. We're not recommending that. Let's play the game. Shall we get into it?
Yes.
Okay, while we're playing, we can talk about it as well. Okay, so let's go. You were mentioning the anime element as well, and there's voice talent attached to this as well, right? Tell us a little bit about the voice talent that's attached.
So we have a lot of extremely talented people from Japan doing the voice talent. Well, firstly, let's select Adonis.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of the voice talents have done major works, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Free Ren from Free Ren.
Yep. The actual Free Ren.
She also plays Anya from Spy Family as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, amazing.
And also we got Sam Porter Bridges as well, the Japanese version. not normal readers, but yeah.
That's really cool.
So, and the reason why we want to do this is because, hang on, my control's not moving. So we'll probably just,
Oh, here,
go
I'll
back.
choose for you.
Yep.
Who do you want to play?
Yeah, who do you want to?
Let's go Wolfram.
Wolfram.
Yep. So, we want to portray the characters in a proper light. The narrative is very well done, I think.
Of course.
And it's
course,
written
the
by
best.
the same guy who wrote for I Am Setsuna, which is a JRPG by Square Enix. And it's been supervised by Michael Chu, who wrote for Overwatch. So,
Excellent.
Yeah, we really want to get the character arc going.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
mean business then. You've got like a good cast there.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. What's that creative process like working with actors as well? Like how does that work when you're working in the game, the graphics, the gameplay, but to work with the actors, what's that like?
Yeah, well, I actually work in a lot of film as well. So I was a producer on Gundam Requiem for Vengeance, which is a Netflix Gundam show.
Yep.
And it's not a whole lot different in my perspective. You know, I don't look at the names of the actors. I usually listen to their auditions and pick out, and they just happen to be, top tier actors. Working with them is really like, trying to. We do it in a style in which we make the characters together. We don't dictate exactly how the character should sound.
Okay.
I always work in partnership with the actor, how they feel like it and how it feels natural to them as well.
I like that. A collaborative, creative
Exactly,
process.
exactly.
As it should be.
Yes.
Because you want them to love it as much as
Yeah.
you're loving it. So let's explain to us what's happening right now. We're in the
Yeah.
game.
Okay, so we're playing on easy, so the Fog of War is a little passive. You can mostly see the map except for the hills and the forestal area. So what's happening here is you can see the opposing forces there. The green guys, there's a Zipang, we call it the Zipanese. And your army is the yellow guys, Artemisians, and the blue guys, the White Fangs. So these guys are, the blue guys are your allies. They're your core partner, which I'm going to play.
Okay.
And the yellow guys are yours. So if you press L1 or R1, the top shoulder buttons, you can cycle through units or things that you can move. Now, if you select the infantry, this is this guy called the rifleman. He's the cheapest unit around, but we want to make sure each unit actually has a place and does the thing that they really need to do.
So you really have to strategize.
Exactly,
here. Okay.
exactly. These riflemen is just because they're cheap, it doesn't mean they're useless. They're cheap, but they can go on hills and give visibility. If you don't have visibility, you can't attack. You will get ambushed. They can also capture facilities very well. So as long as they've got everybody alive, they can capture facilities in one turn. So without being able to capture facilities, you can't win the battle. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Let's select that rifleman, this guy,
Yeah, that
and
guy.
get him to go into the factory. Yes.
Right, so you've moved him into the factory. Okay, what's the next step here?
So I heard that you like Final Fantasy Tactics.
I do, yes.
So do I. Love the game. Matsuno sounds amazing. I love him. It's basically the same. You need to face. You need to decide you're facing. If you get attacked from behind, they'll do more damage. If you attack from the side, they'll do more damage as well.
Okay.
So you need to face the enemy.
So Jenna, how does it feel for you as a player playing at the moment? Is it quite intuitive? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I would say fairly intuitive. You've got such a clear iconography of where you're going, and so so far so good.
No pressure, of course. No pressure. This is your first time even touching the game, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
I am fresh. I've got some experience with strategy games like this, but I'm probably not the average player of it.
Right.
So I'm the noob here.
All good.
Yeah.
All good.
Okay. All right.
So
So we've
let's
got this
capture
guy.
the facility.
Okay.
Yep. And that guy's done with his turn now.
Okay.
Now you have the metal.
Tank.
Yep, the tank. So let's go. And there's a pesky little Corvette right here.
Are there a limit to the number of moves you can make, that kind of thing for each character?
Yes. The movement is dependent on each of the units.
So kind of like D&D, like certain character classes have certain movements.
So
they can-
if it's
okay.
a plane, it's fast. If it's
Of
like a
course.
heavy tank, it's going to be slow.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it.
So if I wanted to attack this,
Yes.
I'm leaving myself open on my flank here.
Yes,
Okay.
but on your flank, there's only an infantry unit. So this guy has movement towards all the rivers and this little lake here. So it's probably better to take him out. Now, usually I would ask you to attack, but one of the biggest defining features of Tiny Metal is the focus fire. A lot of these kind of games have a big game design problem where you get pitted in. It's like becomes like a trench warfare,
Yeah.
and you've got these little units with 5% health and just won't disappear. And it just becomes a slugfest.
Yeah, you're
What we-
just-
we just don't have time. We have TikTok these days. We need to make sure the game is actually moving. So,
That's what I was going to say, because with a lot of these kind of games, it's just like, oh, then after a while, I'm like, maybe I'll make a cup of tea.
yeah,
You know, I like the fact that you're thinking about the movement.
exactly.
Yeah.
So let's lock on.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And what happens is he'll do nothing, but he's actually locked onto this unit. Somebody has to initiate focus fire.
Great.
So let's try moving the striker up over here. Yep. Yep. And try
Oh,
to.
heck yeah, let's go. Okay, all right. I'm excited. I just want you to like hit something. Let's go. Okay, so
And
you line those up.
Select the Corvette. Yep. That's not quite going to kill him. So let's lock on again.
Whoa.
Yep. And then move the gunship. Yes. And right next to the Corvette. Now you have 3 units ganging up on that Corvette.
Great, so you're surrounding this little guy. Okay.
It's 118% damage. You will
That'll
wipe him
do
out.
it.
Yep.
That'll do it.
Obliterate, Jenna. Obliterate. Smash.
Oh,
This is
I
cool.
love this, yeah. I love the cutscene.
Oh, I like it. Yes. Bye-bye.
Obliterated.
Goodbye. Good night. I love it. Okay. Heck yeah, Jenna, honestly, brilliant. Okay. So what would your
Cool.
next move be after this? What would you suggest?
So if you press L1 or R1, you can, there's a factory. Let's make some infantry.
Oh, okay.
Yep. He needs to capture several cities, and this guy's special. So these kind of games, you always have air, land, and sea unit, but mech units, a lot of the games don't have those kind of units. Now, how we differentiated the mech unit is that it can go on hills. Tanks can't go on hills. It's just too steep for them. And this guy can. He's doing less movement than the tanks, but he can climb. So let's go up to the hills and see what happens. But remember, if there's an infantry in one of these tiles, you will get ambushed. That means they will attack you and you can't attack back.
Okay.
So take your chances.
I always do. Okay.
Yep, let's see what happens.
So I should just pick something at random to
Yep.
attack?
You need to face somewhere first. You can't
Okay.
attack anything because you can't see anything.
Just in the woods, like,
Oh, wow, look at that.
Hey!
On the left, you can see an infantry, which you didn't run past.
Ooh.
So, yeah,
Oh, but I left my back exposed.
that's okay, you're stronger.
Hey,
These
okay.
mechs are very good at taking out infantry.
Okay.
And these infantry is not good at mechs, as you can see on the UI right here.
Ah!
so you're taking us through this obviously piece by piece.
Yep.
For those who've never played this kind of game before, it seems very intuitive to me. I grew up playing chess with my dad, so it's all strategy. But for those who don't know,
I can hold this.
what would you suggest to get into a game like this if somebody's interested, just to play it slowly, bit by bit, experiment? How would you get into it?
Yeah, we're trying to make it as intuitive as possible.
Yeah.
So I don't think there shouldn't be a lot of problems for people to get into it.
Great.
But we are going to have like a very, integrated tutorial process throughout the campaign without feeling, please do this or please do that, move here. We're not going to do that. It's going to be,
Perfect.
yeah.
Okay.
One of the one of the things that helps with onboarding a lot is if you look at this screen, highlight one of the units.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see what if you highlight one of your units, you can see what you're actually strong against. You're strong. The green is strong. The yellow is neutral, and X you obviously can't attack
and it's super
at all.
clear. It's
Very
super
clear.
clear.
Yeah, very straightforward.
Put all the information out there, so if you're learning, you know, it's not like chess where you have to remember, oh, where does the knight move?
Yeah.
All the information is there for you.
Perfect.
And you can always back out of every move until you actually commit to the final attack. So, you know, you can take it at your own pace.
I like that.
And one of the really small things that I personally like about this game is when you look at all the units on screen, they're 3D models, you know, and they move very smoothly and animate nicely. But every time you highlight a unit, you also see the 2D artwork, the animated icon.
I see it right there. That's so great.
Yeah,
I must say, I like the animations a lot.
Yeah.
Like they're
Very
really cool.
detailed, very fun.
So for
really
people
fun.
who like that, you know, the pixel art of old like Super Nintendo games and stuff like that, it's a nice
Speaks
detail.
to the nostalgia of it all. Yeah, totally speaking my language.
So these little dark areas, if you park a boat in there, is it kind of obscured?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Good. Clear iconography right there. Oh, and this is enemy time?
Yes, it is. So we got the Japan doing a counterattack.
And we've got our stream going at home as well. At home. I don't live online, do I? Where are we? We've got our stream going as well on Twitch. And as well as that, if you've got any questions in the audience, any questions online, please let us know. We'll be happy to answer, right, you guys? So tell us what's happening now.
Okay, we just had a counterattack. This poor metal is below 33% health. And I like playing in a way to make sure everybody stays alive.
Okay.
So what you can do is move this infantry backwards to try to capture the, and you can move wherever you like, and you can move that metal to the tank, and repair it in the factory.
All right. I'm gonna.
And this specific commander does 15% more damage to units that are 100% health.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep.
So it costs money to heal and supply.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Nothing's
that
free.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, if you move the striker into the woods, not only they can't see you, you'll be able to have a cover advantage. So as you can see on the bottom left, there's a 20% cover advantage.
Okay.
And you can lock on again, and to take out probably the striker is more of a threat.
Important? Okay.
Oh, different. This one. Lock on.
Yeah.
And then focus fire with the gunship.
Can I pass through an enemy square?
Yes, it's an air unit.
Excellent.
So
Oh yeah, brilliant, of course. Okay.
And for
Oh no.
you should have focus fire.
Oh no.
Because there's nobody.
Oh no, I didn't like that
But-
noise. Oh no.
I think it's going to be okay.
Okay.
Because in this version of the game, from Tiny Metal 2 onwards, I will be able to initiate focus fire for you as long as I'm in range, and the battleship might be in range.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna see how good you are. Are you good enough to defeat my skills, which are less good?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's
Are
go
there-
see. Yep.
Are there different maps as well?
A lot of different maps.
Okay, how many
yeah.
maps have you got? Talk us through that.
We got 39 maps in the campaign.
Wow.
Minimum, and
Okay.
then we have hundreds of, skirmish maps. We haven't decided exactly how many maps, but there will be a lot.
Okay, great. Okay, great. And some maps will present different challenges.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
So I can now see these hills because I'm there, right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
And so I probably want to get this guy out of here.
Yes.
All right.
Maybe
I
you
go
can stay
straight to
there.
attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just select the guy. Yep.
Select him. Okay.
Yeah, select. And then face him.
There we go.
Yep,
okay.
that's it.
All right. This will
got
wipe
it.
them on out.
Obliterate, Jenna. Oh my god, I love it so much. It's so cool. Okay, great.
Okay.
They had no chance.
Okay. Yeah, truly. Against
Dead.
the mech.
Love it. F's in the chat, please. F's in the chat. Thank you.
This is our new rifleman unit.
Yes.
But they can't can we activate them yet, or?
This one you can.
This one, okay.
Yep, and you can capture the city. He'll give you money.
Okay.
Excellent. City
There we go.
captured. Okay, great.
And then the last thing you can do is select the factory.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And make
Ooh.
whatever you want.
Ooh.
You can scroll down as well.
Okay, we got some big boys on offer.
I like the way you said that, Jenna. It's a family show. It's a family show.
I personally
Okay.
love a sniper. Oh, the snipers are expensive though.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll work my way up to a sniper.
Love a
Let's
sniper,
do,
though.
I love a
Oh,
sniper.
love a sniper.
Love a sniper. Love the distance.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll treat myself.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
why
do a
not?
sniper.
Do we sniper?
Amazing.
As
Okay.
two different players, we have a different combat pool of money.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
correct. Yep.
Okay. So for your character, obviously it's a different characters, as you said, they have different combat pools of money.
Yeah.
So explain these characters that we're working with here.
So my character, which I actually selected it wrong, is an infantry person.
Okay.
I should have been on the other army, but that's okay.
Okay.
And I have one more bad news: is I am
you're not
one
gonna be able to
range
get him.
out of the
Oh,
striker.
no.
So
Oh man.
I'm so sorry.
This is gonna turn into an actual battle.
Yes, it will. Let's see what we can do.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Don't worry, I got this.
Here
So-
we go.
He was almost at 0% health because he got ambushed by my submarine anyway. So I'm going to move this lander up. I will soften up the metal with my battleship. Very big range. It's a new unit as well.
Yes.
This is the first time in the series that we actually have naval battles as well. So that adds another layer of strategy to the whole game.
A lot, yeah. So much mobility, being able to circle around the outside of the combat is really cool.
And for those just joining the stream, we're playing Tiny Metal 2. And you can wishlist it right now on Steam. So hello to everybody who's watching at home as well. Hi. We're live from PAX East playing Tiny Metal 2. Go check it out. Go check it out. Inelia says, nice, love me some strategy games. I'm wishlisting it. So we're putting, that's great, guys. Anyone that wishlisted it? Please let us know. And if you have any questions as well for our lovely panel guests, please let us know. Okay, get us up to speed. What are we doing now, Jenna?
Well, this rifleman has captured this city, which I don't like, or this airfield. And
Yeah.
I don't like that.
And you don't have any air units.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can push him out, which is also a new feature in this type of game.
Okay.
So go to probably his flanks, left or right. Yep. And select him and do an assault. He will attack you first, but you will be on the tile. And you just park that unit forever so that they can't produce units
Great.
until your snipers arrive.
Yes.
Yep.
How are you feeling, Jack? Because this is the kind of game I know I'd get really obsessed with.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like flashing back to my Into the Breach days, and I'm just like,
Oh, we love Into the Breach.
oh,
it's
so
amazing.
good. Yeah, and I can see like the intensity in which I'm going to get addicted to this experience.
It's dangerous, you guys.
Nice.
Yes.
You see many
Okay.
nights in pajamas just staring at the screen like, yes.
So this rifleman is almost out.
Yeah.
I could definitely get the rifleman. So I'm gonna do that. Well, though, let me see. Where can you can get that guy.
When you were creating the game,
Yeah.
what kind of challenges did you face when it came to the creation part of the game?
Well, it's always been the case of how do players feel. You know,
Yes.
we make games for players, not for ourselves. And we want to make sure that, you know, how their first-time user experience and how they feel about each of these commanders, that's more important. That's paramount, actually. And we try to simulate that without knowing exactly how they feel. So that's the biggest challenge, I think.
That is a challenge. So then where do you start with that? Because you're kind of guessing, I guess.
Yeah, we try to do it with our new staff, especially the young ones.
Yes. Right.
And we get them to play the game and try to figure out how they feel about it, etc.
What were the early comments then when you were first playtesting it and trying it out?
There was a lot of things like, why does this work this way or that way? And usually they're things that they were uncomfortable with, and we didn't notice because we've been, tunnel visioning so much.
You're too close to it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's your baby, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand. So, when do you know a game is finally done? It's like a work of art, right? You don't want to keep working it and working it. How do you know?
I think it's after the beta test.
Yeah, and you just, it's just.
Yeah, the play test is going to be huge for us.
Yeah.
And, obviously we can't just do everything that everybody says because everybody has different opinions. But I think we're going to have like a mass opinions about, exactly what they were uncomfortable about and stuff like that. And those are the things we're going to fix before we release. Was
there anything that you really wanted to include in the game that you kind of left behind, maybe for something in future, or can you say?
If I say that, that's gonna, yeah.
Okay, don't say anything. Okay, don't say anything. Maybe we see it. Okay, go for it.
Well, I was trying to see if I could line up my sniper to finish off this unit after hitting it with this, but I was a little bit short, so I'm going to have him go support my mech.
Yes, I think that's the best move. And those infantry could go to the left as well.
Okay.
To help with the capturing. Because snipers, there's only two units of snipers, as you can see in the health here. And they're not very good at capturing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nor should they be.
Yeah.
That's not their role here.
Not a lot of people.
We have a couple of questions from the Twitch stream, if you don't mind answering. First of all, from Inelius. Hi, Inelius. I was playing Into the Breach yesterday. This looks super fun. Will there be a multiplayer mode? Bintac has followed up and said, is it 2-player co-op teams? Is that the maximum number of players, or can more play?
Yes, absolutely. There will be multiplayer. There will be cross-platform play as well.
Oh,
but
great.
we have not announced any other platforms yet. Okay. It will be please be hopeful that your platform will be announced. It will be, hopefully.
Okay.
And we can play up to 8 players.
Whoa.
So yes, there will be a lot of players.
I can imagine on stream that would be very fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Are you hearing that? We must play it on stream. We've got to do it on stream. Okay, where are you at? Are you treating yourself again?
Treating
myself.
I think I'm going to do another rifleman.
Cool.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
Okay, and we're back. Who's winning here? Do we know who's
The audience?
I think we are winning.
No, okay.
Definitely, we
You got it.
kicking butts.
I hope that answered your question, people at home. If anybody else in the audience has any questions about the game, please let us know. Do you have a question? Okay, you might have to come up here because I'm not allowed to leave the stage with the mic.
While you're coming up, I wanted to ask if there's anything else new from Tiny Metal 1 that you wanted to highlight.
Okay, so we mentioned that naval battles are one of the big new features. Focus fire is one of the big new mechanics. We have expanded the commander selection to around 15. This may fluctuate, but it's an exponential increase from previous games.
That's a lot.
So there will be a lot of diversity, a lot of cool characters that have yet to be revealed. I think that the fan base and players and basically anime and manga fans will really enjoy seeing. So that's another thing that we will reveal over time throughout the year.
I really appreciate that for a multiplayer game to have so many commanders so that you're not all the same person.
Yeah. And I think the community is really going to respond well to, people are going to gravitate towards certain characters. You might like a specific character. I might, favor a particular character. But I think there's going to be, something for everyone.
Can you talk a little bit? Oh no, we've got the question.
We have a question here from somebody in the audience. Rich. Okay, Rich, go for it.
I wanted to double check for focus fire. Does that do Oh, can you guys hear from the mic?
Cannot hear.
Okay. Can you clarify if Focus Fire does extra bonus damage?
Does Focus Fire do extra bonus damage?
Yes, it does. That was a very good question. This is something that we've implemented for Tiny Metal 2. We didn't have it in Tiny Metal 1, but we're going to have extra bonus damage for more units. That's going to... It happens in real life. Like, crossfires are very dangerous, and we want to make sure that's, in the game.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you so much.
Amazing question.
Cool, that was great. Thanks, mate. Okay, cool. Good to know. Lots of fun with 8 players, and I suspect lots of chaos too.
Oh no!
Says the chat.
Oh no!
Explain to us what just happened there.
I got ambushed.
Yeah, and that mech unit was out of ammo. He was out of health, and he just got ambushed.
That is a shame. That's war for you, though.
Yes.
I almost quoted a very famous game there. My Fallout brain turned on there. Okay, what's your play next, Jenna?
I'm going to move in my rifleman here to try to give a little bit of protection.
Okay.
Try to back my folks up.
Should she capture that building?
She can't. She's out of range.
Yeah. Okay.
I couldn't with this guy? I guess not.
Next turn.
When you were playtesting it, and of course you playtested it with multiplayer as well, what is it like having like the maximum amount of people? Does it get quite energetic and frenetic?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And especially when you can't see the enemy units, I think that's the whole point.
Okay.
You need to build radars, and you need to be tactical. You need to share information, and if you play, especially when you play online, not like a hot seat like this, you really can't see the other person's player or units. So building radars, sharing information, working together plays a big role.
Oh, so you can kind of team up, I guess.
Yes, absolutely.
I like that. All right. Okay.
And it's a really good. I wouldn't necessarily call it a party game, but it is a good party game because, as Hiro said, it supports 1 to 8 players, online and offline, pretty much in all the modes. And so, it's nice, especially as a parent, it's nice to be able to play this kind of game with my kids without having that, each person having to have a Switch or each person having to have a Steam Deck or whatever, and an online, subscription. Just being able to play local co-op with a lot of people is a really rare thing these days.
Yeah.
So we've heard a lot of great feedback from people who are looking forward to playing with their families.
And like the demographic, are you expecting it to be families, all sorts, young people, old people? It's just for, or older, mostly older, for anybody really? Or do you see a certain type of person locking in?
I think initially it's going to draw the people who do like games like Advance Wars, Into the Breach, stuff like that. But what we found at other events where we've exhibited is that, again, parents like to play with their kids. So whoever ends up having the game initially, it's a very inviting game to bring in people who didn't initially buy that. It's like, hey mom, come over here and play with me, or hey bro, come play with me.
Yeah.
And then everybody can learn the rules together and get into it.
I like that. I like the idea of like playing with friends and family. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, we're doing this online, we're gonna, I like that.
Yeah,
sort of
and it gives like real old school LAN party vibes because you don't need that online component, although it's there.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think now as well, it's kind of like nice to have it more connected and with your community and family and stuff as well. So I like that. And again, I like the way that it feels like it's moving a lot. It feels quite dynamic, which I quite enjoy.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying watching it.
They made it play.
Terrible
Well,
news.
we have a Viper down there, so if the plane comes down, you can counterattack with the anti-air missiles. But you need to keep it safe from that mech.
Yeah.
I've got a question here from someone on Twitch. Hi, Edward. So he says, is this game like a board game where you're trying to go for like a high score or compete with your friends, or is this more like a cinematic experience with a deep, rich story? And is there music in the game? Because we can't hear any music at home.
Yes, there is absolutely music in the game.
Okay.
It's very beautiful. we're going to have a big announcement about who's involved with the music. Because I have a music background, I'm a violinist by trade.
Wow.
But so sorry, what was the first question?
The first question was, is it like a board game where you're going for a high score, or is there like is it a cinematic experience?
It's both. So
okay.
I'm a huge Warhammer player as well. I like objective-based, missions and games, and it's going to be you need to get the objective as well, but there's going to be a narrative to support that as well.
Oh, I like that. I hope that answers your question, Edward. That was a good question. Thank you. And so when will the announcement about the music happen?
Probably later this year.
Okay.
Later this year.
Okay, I'm excited about that. And that's good with your musical background. So were you very involved with that process in terms of that feeling?
So I traveled to Australia to work with my orchestra that I founded. It's called the Eminent Symphony Orchestra.
Wow.
This orchestra is probably the oldest video game and anime professional recording orchestra in the world.
Wow.
We've done stuff like Soul Calibur 5, Diablo 3 during the announcements. We've worked on so many IPs and animes as well.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be brilliant.
Hope so.
It will be. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
That sounds really, really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at? Look how concentrated you are. I was like, wait, is Jenna still here?
I was trying to get an angle to get my helicopter over here.
Okay.
But actually, okay, here's what I am going to do. I'm going to move this tank over here to lock on.
Yes. I can finish that off for you.
Excellent. Okay, perfect.
Oh, you can do it yourself.
I thought this was what I was intending.
Yeah.
Because it seems like you've got all of your stuff on lock.
Yes.
I'm trying to keep perfect. Okay.
Cool.
All right. What have we got? Yes. No chance.
No chance.
No chance.
Poor
F's in the
rifleman.
chat. F's in the chat.
Okay.
Love it. Okay, let's put the F's in the chat there.
You could.
I'm just shy of being able to capture this. And only riflemen can capture, right?
Yes, only riflemen.
Okay.
I'm gonna. It's gonna really make it.
That's all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Next turn.
How do you think Jenna's doing?
I think
on this
she's doing
first
very
one?
well for her first time.
Okay,
Extremely
great.
well.
I'm just shy of helping you here, but I'm gonna park him there.
Okay.
This is where I'm really concerned about.
Look at you
Yeah.
speeding through it now. You're like totally going for it. It's so good.
Okay.
You probably need to buy yourself time. So sending that scout to the left might help.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
But this striker unit, he made a fighter. Why did he make a fighter? It's an anti-air unit. Oh, of course he's gonna take
gonna
out
go
your
after the helicopter.
Oh no.
Okay. In that case, I should make another anti-air.
You might not get there on time.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just push for the capture of those airfields.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, if we've got any questions in the audience, just put your hand up and we can take the questions as well. Again, any questions from the Twitch stream, happy to answer them as well. Thank you very much for the questions so far, you guys.
Can you talk a little bit more about the commanders and their special abilities or what makes them different? Oh, sorry.
Okay. So Wolfram, as you can see, this rifleman moves a lot more than your rifleman. Your rifleman can only move up to 3 tiles, while my rifleman can go up to 4. Whereas your units, if they're in full health, like this striker, does 50% more damage than my units.
Oh.
So it's a give and take for all of these units. It's in line with their character.
So that shows a lot about, reveals a lot about the depth of each character. So, if you prefer naval battles, you probably want to choose Adonis because he's very strong in the water, whereas he's not as strong on land, and, other characters will have various benefits. It's not just a matter of like, strong on land, strong on air, strong on water. It's not quite as cut and dry as rock, paper, scissors. It's actually a lot deeper than that. And, as you cycle through in the beginning through the different characters, you see their different stats and abilities come up.
So if you're like, oh, I gotta do naval battles, I really want to focus on that, there's a commander that's like specifically for supporting that kind of play style.
Exactly.
Oh, that's fun.
And as you advance on, and you're winning battles, say you are amazing, and you've won like 3 in a row, do you get special bonuses, points, anything like that?
Yeah, each game has a result where you're graded on how fast you complete the mission, etc. But yeah, there's also achievements that you can get from special things that you do as well.
Okay, got it. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, after you guys win, you'll see the results score, different categories, different statistics, how many buildings you captured, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of stats for people who like to keep track of those sorts of things.
Got it. Okay, Jenna.
Thank you for taking granted that we'd win.
So actually, the objective of this game is to actually see this destroyer at the top with the little mark.
Yep.
We're supposed to destroy him.
Oh,
And
okay.
once we destroy him, I'm about to. I'm very close to it. The mission ends. So
well,
you're
great. Well, then I'll just sweep up here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so close to getting it.
yeah. This is so painful.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
But your scout
okay.
is very good at taking out infantry. It's basically the same as the U.S. Army Humvees. It's basically got a 50 cal on top. You will rip through like any kind of infantry.
No! Oh no, it's just one guy. Just one guy.
Gary!
S in the chat for Gary.
You didn't die as much because you were on a hill, which provides a lot of cover. Yeah.
Is there friendly fire? Am I going to hurt my guy if I do that? Okay.
And also, it might be you can't attack those guys because this guy can only attack like air units. So it might be good to put him into the city, just to make it
So
a
they
little
can't
harder
get in there.
to. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
We've got another question. I think you did answer this earlier, but for those who didn't hear, will this be out on consoles as well?
We are, but we haven't announced which ones yet.
Okay, so watch the space.
Yes.
Essentially. And you mentioned crossplay earlier as well.
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
so I love a bit of crossplay. I love when that's the case. So I hope that answers your question, Dragon King 8807. Thank you very much. Anyone else with questions in the chat, just go for it. How many have you lost so far, Jenna?
Don't ask me, please. Please, I'm ashamed.
Actually, she's doing quite well considering.
I do think it looks like you are doing well.
Yeah, you've just managed to destroy most units. Maybe that scout might do well against that blitz mecha.
There you go.
I took a little detour there.
Excellent.
Yeah, he's stronger than you, but it's worth, it's worth a shot. Oh, he's run out of ammo.
Mine did or
No,
his
no, no, no.
did?
The mech ran out of ammo. So
Love
anything
that.
after that, you can just hit him,
Oh, heck
and
yeah.
he can't counterattack. So
Goodbye.
logistics plays a
I
big
see.
role.
Okay, I see that -1 by the
Yeah.
bullet.
Heck
That
yeah.
was his last round.
Oh,
Yep.
Tell us a little bit more about the inception of the art style and things like that. What do those first drawings and first concepts look like from here to then what we're seeing now?
We're talking about the art style.
Yeah, just like we're talking about like the way that the characters look, the way the map looks, all of those kind
Right. Well, firstly, the units and the characters, all the commander characters and all the units were designed by Go Takahashi. And he actually used to work for Marvel in New York. He used to live in New York. And in the 90s, he went back to Japan and he worked on things like Bushido Blade and all those amazing acquired titles. And now he's a freelancer. So he's got a sensibility of how the Western design and functionality works, as opposed to just purely a Japanese design. So we selected him in the beginning. And we're going to actually have more artists coming in to supplement the game because there's so much to do these days. This actual design after the 2D concept is created by people like Andres, who's part of Area 35. He did all the texturing and all the base models, how the characters should look, etc. He did an amazing job on this, on the concept from Go-san. The UI is made by our American staff, David, and he's also brought in a lot of user experience, skills into it. Because in Japan, UI designers end with UI designers. In the United States, UI designer also, you need to also understand what UX is all about as well. So having him on board was a huge boon to our development capabilities as well.
How collaborative is it between all of you as well? Like, are you quite open? Obviously, you have an idea in your brains from first concept of how you might want it to look. But then when you start working with artists and things, does that change your mind about how the world is built and how the characters should be?
Yeah. Firstly, I'm blood type O, and in Japan we take those kind of like A, O, AB. That kind of defines your character quite a lot.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
O's known to be forgetful and not to do things that's a lot of nuisance. So, that being said, I do like collaborating with the artists, i.e. letting the artists do their stuff.
Yeah.
And giving them that freedom actually works well for me as a character, but also in terms of the art style as well. There's a lot of things that I didn't predict would happen, and a lot of great things that came out of it. A lot of ideas which weren't mine, but also there were amazing ideas, so we took it in. So that's the main way that we work in our company, is that we just take advantage of everybody's creativity to make something new.
I like that. That's a very collaborative group process, which is nice. Because I like that idea of starting with one idea and then it grows arms and legs and becomes something different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which is cool.
We took a lot of hints from a company that we respected a lot, which was Blizzard Activision.
Yeah.
We used to work at Blizzard. I was an external contractor for their music part, and I had a lot of friends in their cinematics department. And they showed us a lot of their culture and how they feel about, how to make art good. And they had a lot of emphasis on education, and to be able to be open to new ideas and how to create things from there. So, and we also have a lot of ex-Blizzard personnel as well, who used to work in the 2010s. Okay. So that's how we came to be.
So you're taking some of that psychology and that mindset into Area 35 as well, right?
Yeah.
So, tell us a bit more. We didn't talk about Area, we've seen the game and we've talked about the game, but I want to know more about Area 35.
Right. And there's a limit to what I can say, and there's a lot of we can't say, or we can't deny, or what do you call it?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
That's correct. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's absolutely fine. You've got the stage. It's whatever you want to say.
So, but what I can say is we do a lot of contract work for major Japanese companies.
Yeah.
We probably throughout the three companies that we have, Area 35, Safe House, which is a film company, and Whistler, which is an audio company, we've almost covered every single major IPs in Japan.
Wow.
In one form or another. Maybe we did a look dev, maybe we did the prototype, maybe we just did the audio. And a lot of the stuff that we do can't really be announced. Because maybe it's not out yet.
Yeah.
There's other issues, Japanese issues.
That's frustrating because you clearly, it's nice to kind of get the news out into the world. But
It is. But we're at the stage where we know what we've done and what we're capable of.
Yeah.
And people have already. I mean, even the titles that we can announce that we've done is great enough. Like we've worked on almost all of the films from Demon Slayer.
That's cool.
Yeah, we did the Infinity Castle. We've worked on Gran Turismo. We're only one of the 2 external contractors that could work on Gran Turismo's cars. I try not to say the stuff that I can't say.
Yeah, I can see you going, "Oh, don't get into trouble."
Yeah,
I don't want to get you into trouble.
We've helped with some of the skin designs for Overwatch.
Oh, that's very cool.
And some of the music as well. We coordinated some of the music in Japan.
Oh, great.
You know, we work with great composers like Nobuo Uematsu to, you know, we just recently recorded something with Nobuo Uematsu last year.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's been great. But all these jobs allows us to make the stuff that we want to make.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just been the most beautiful part of it all.
What are some of the challenges that you face when you're trying to launch a game like this? What are the common challenges you face?
I think getting the word across is really hard, especially there's so many news out there that's very exciting. And you know, it's easy to get drowned out by the big publishers and the great games that are out there. We're just a small company. We do work for AAA games, but it's not our games, right? So it's very hard to get things out, and yeah, I think that's one of the biggest challenges.
I find there are big communities for games like yours, and people want to support smaller companies as well. I think that's so important. Do you think that some of the not the tide's turning, but do you think that there is that from your end, that feeling of the love for indie companies, smaller companies?
Absolutely, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
PAX has that, passion for these kind of games, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
With the Japanese yen weakening and the US dollar becoming more expensive for us, we think twice about going, but PAX is just so worth it. Yeah.
It's great. Like, and we're glad that you're here as well. And
Thank
look at
you.
Jenna as well. I'm like, is Jenna here? Hello?
So many things you can
I'm
buy.
trying to figure out what ship would be best to attack the
I just
destroyer.
looked at you and I thought, you're so into it. I love it so much.
So
What would you recommend
Okay, go
for it to attack the destroyer?
So Tiny Metal 2 has 2 new air units. One is a hopper, and one is a striker on the left. Strike fighter, sorry. And Strike fighter is actually made to kill ships.
There we go.
So there you go.
Okay.
You just have to run away really quickly from that fighter. But you've got that Viper, which is very good at taking out fighters. Yep. That's it.
There we go.
He is so done.
Good.
So done. Danger zone.
Bothering me.
It's a lovely day on the beach. For some death. Okay, obliterate. Not a chance. F's in the chat.
It wasn't Tom Cruise.
Okay. I think that's everybody.
You're doing so well.
Phew. I want us to win before.
So you've been playing, it's almost been an hour, Jenna. How are you feeling as the player? I'm playing this right
We
now.
joked about playing for 8 hours. I'm like, I
I
would
can
just
see,
sit
yeah.
here and keep doing this.
Yes.
I'm going to pass in
Okay.
turn. Oh,
Yep.
no. Yeah, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And dare I ask who, we're coming to the end of our session, but dare I ask who is won or who is winning?
Imminently us, I think.
Okay.
I will say
you're doing very well. You've done very well.
There's a really satisfying aspect to the multiplayer part of this, which is I'm trying to think about like, oh, I don't want to leave my rifleman here because then that's going to prevent you from attacking from this direction, or I want to move my stuff out of the way to like clear space for the other player on the field. And that is such an interesting thing because so much of I'm a into the breach tactics player. That's not really a thing I have to consider. So I think that's really such an interesting aspect of this game.
It looks so easy to get into as well. Jenna, by the end, you're just flowing.
I would describe it as dangerously easy.
I know. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I think I need it. I think I need to play this.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yes, we have achieved so good. Heck yeah. GG's. GG's. Give some GG's in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for people in the chat for watching along. So, I mean, we've reached pretty much the end of our session. I want to hand it over to you guys and tell us what the timeline is for you this year then, in terms of this game, where to find you, where you're going to be next.
So the game is scheduled to come out in early 27.
Okay.
So it gives us a year to really work on content, maps, getting feedback from the community, deciding what modes are going to make it in. As Hero was saying before, the skirmish maps, where there are going to be dozens of those, so that there's going to be tons of content. I honestly think that when this game releases, it's going to be the epitome of this type of tactical strategy game.
Yeah.
You can find us at Tiny Metal on most social media. It's usually Tiny Metal. On YouTube, it's Tiny Metal Game, and pretty much every social platform there is. So it's very easy to contact us, reach out, and keep track of what we're doing.
And beyond just wish listing the game, and when it comes out, buying the game, how can people support the work that you do? What else can people do to support and get the word out?
Well, we have some other things up our sleeve that will be Tiny Metal related that we will reveal over the course of the year. I would pay attention starting in the summertime. Okay. But we also have a game at the Area 35 booth called Project Blitz, which is very much a Tiny Metal game in theme. But it's a multiplayer arcade style game, old school Japanese arcade style game. That's a bit Bomberman. It's a bit Capture the Flag, and it's 100% total chaos. I'm terrible at it, but I have a great time playing it because everybody's running around trying to blast each other off the map while also commanding a tank, taking over like little bases and stuff. So if anybody's here and is interested, they should definitely come by the booth and try that. And that's actually releasing a little bit earlier than Tiny Metal 2, hopefully by the end of this year.
Perfect. And where can people find you in PAX? So this applies to you lovely people here in the audience if they want to come say hi to you guys and see the work.
So if you come in from that entrance by the escalators directly where I'm pointing, coming down the escalator, you can actually see the Tiny Metal 2 booth from the escalator. Very, very visible. You'll see the character art. It's all lit up, so
okay.
We're very easy to find.
Great, perfect. You guys have been absolutely brilliant. Having people play it here and seeing Jenna getting so into it, what do you hope that people are going to take from this game when it finally comes out? What do you want them to feel from this game?
Well, I wanted them to feel like the movies. Like, I think a good movie is always like, you watch it. We just went to watch Project Hail Mary yesterday, the whole team. And I want people to, when they finish the game, be able to think about what really happened, what happened to these characters, or, how do they feel? It's not just about fighting, it's about why they fight, how they progressed as, each of these characters. And, actually, we've left a lot of the ending open-ended as well. And each character, just like a Ghibli film, has its own little thing that they've got, that they got their own little baggage that they need to, deal with. And that's the kind of feeling that we want you guys to feel.
I like that. It's all about the feeling at the end of the day, the heart.
I've got one last rapid fire question for both of you, which is your favorite unit. Do you have a favorite?
Yes.
I love the battleship.
Yeah? Okay.
What's yours?
I don't know so far. I haven't dug into it enough.
Okay.
It's hard. Oh, they're all really. I do kind of like the helicopter. I like something that's super mobile. Do you have a favorite? You don't have to choose if it's.
I like the battleship because I'm big into battleships in general. Watched Space Battleship Yamato as a kid, so that kind of unit speaks to me.
Perfect.
Thanks you guys for being here.
Thanks,
Paxies.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pax.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Thank you.